Heyo, it is 48 Shocks. And, yeah. So, I've been trying to get my friends to post and make content because this is how we're going to start the revolution. We're going to start the revolution through content, through getting our words out there. When all you see on TV, right, are like three news stations probably. I don't even know. I don't even know. Like who fucking watches TV anymore? TV in the stereotypical sense of like cable television. I don't. I mean, it's always on like but usually the Weather Channel or National Geographic just to, keep the drowning fucking deafening silence out of my mind. But we watch YouTube videos. We watch YouTube videos. We do the shorts. We do TikToks. We do Instagram. We do all that shit. And like I said, I've been trying to get my friends to get on that content train. Like, as long as you're genuine, I feel, as long as you're absolutely genuine and show yourself, that's an archaic and ancient thing these days. Really, honestly, to just be yourself and just to show yourself, and not to do some fucking. Uh, I would have, but I'm trying to prove a point and do some fucking crazy edits right now. Just because that's what's cool. But nah, fuck all that. We're talking about existentialism and what the fuck it is and what it means to me. Because one of my friends that I've been trying to get to do content did a content. So check out Absurd Sabah. I'm gonna put the link down in the description. He just did a video on absurdism, and I really thought I was an absurdist. I don't think I am. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. He defined absurdism. I want to define what he defined what absurdism means to him. I want to define what existentialism means to me. And then maybe you guys can comment below in the comment section and let us know what your thoughts are. And maybe we can collab and do something together. Anyway, that whole intro was existentialism. So, yeah, no, existentialism. Wait, which corner am I going to put this on? um yeah, like I have three things to say about it pretty much. Like, so existence precedes essence, right? So there's no God, no destiny. We're absolutely free, which, I mean, this ties in heavily to absurdism. Like, if there's no God, if there's no destiny, in yes, there's chaos, but that also means that we are effectively free as fuck from everything. However, the downside is that it is our absolute responsibility to be there for ourselves, because nothing else will be. Literally nothing else will be, other than possibly maybe another human on the same planet as you. And this kind of like reminded me of Minecraft. Fucking Minecraft. Like, you are a lonely. I saw this video saying like you are a lonely god. Like, you could fucking create mountains and then destroy them. You could fill entire oceans and drain them, but there will be nobody there in that world of single player to share any of that shit with. So, yeah, it kind of sounds fucking terrifying, but this isn't Minecraft. There's a lot of fucking people. We're playing on a server. But still, you know, you're responsible for what you do. There is no mission in Minecraft. There is no, I mean, aside, common sense, but when you start when you first start the game, it doesn't tell you shit. Obviously, everybody that plays the game knows the first step. Fucking create a shelter for the first night, get some fucking lighting and food and some basic tools. But you have to figure that out. You have to figure that out, or meet somebody that has already known that, and they can tell you. And without you having to go through that experience, you could just learn from them. But again, you are fully responsible for your absolute freedom and reign on this fucking planet. Number 2. Yes, we're free, but the world is absurd. Like I said, existentialism ties closely to absurdism. I don't even. I don't know them. I don't know either of them well enough to describe the difference between them. I mean, I could, but that's not the point. I'm explaining to me what existentialism is. So, and I didn't even. I wasn't even planning on this, but we're not free, but the world is absurd. So that's like that's I mean, that's literally like Sisyphus. Like, he had to accept his absurd life, and he chose to live it cheerfully, even though there is literally no purpose to him bringing that fucking rock up that hill every day. There is no purpose. He created that purpose. So even though maybe the entire scenario is absurdist, Sisyphus himself, I want to believe, was an existentialist. He had to create his own meaning. He had to create his own purpose. And he lived gleefully in it. And then there's number 3. There is a struggle for meaning. And again, back to Sisyphus. Back to being our own choice. Back to it all being all on our shoulders. This almost should be more Atlas and Sisyphus. Atlas and Sisyphus have always been so curious to me. Like, their punishments. Like, one punishment is to hold up the entire world forever, and then the other one is to roll a rock up a hill just for it to fall down forever. I mean, it's lucrative. The insanity of that, the absurdness, it's crazy. And as absurd as it is, you need to create meaning. Like, you exist, and this is the whole point behind as existentialism, is that existence precedes essence. So again, there is no God, there is no controller, there is no main worker that is feeding us this stuff. We're just content, life, variables, examples, complements, society, people, anger, emotions. Fucking everything, bro. We create that. And like, we shouldn't have to struggle this hard for meaning. And this is probably because we're adults. And we've been too far exposed to bullshit. To just the shit. The shit of society is fucking nasty. And we need to step the fuck back, man. Like, when we were kids, like, everything was clear. Like, everything was fucking wonderful. Everything was, this stick is a shotgun, bro. Like, imagine if somebody gave you a stick and said, make believe. You would be like, what the fuck? This is a stick? What, actually, let's go further. What if somebody gave you a stick and said, kill somebody with it? And you're in a room with 20 other people. You guys would probably take that shit literally, but a kid would be like, damn, this is a fucking A shotgun. This is a fucking pistol because it's shaped like a pistol. This one is a Star Wars fucking pew 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 pew. This one is a Gatling gun that goes over your shoulders because it's got vines and shit. The imagination is fucking wild. And that's the godsend gimmick of existentialism, is that it's all about you, baby. It's all about your imagination. You get to define your boundaries. You get to define your life. You get to assign your own projects. And that might not be for you. And that's totally fine. That's totally fine. It might not make any fucking sense. And you might just be like, fuck all. And, you know, then I would refer you to fucking, on the other corner, on this side, Absurd Sebas's video, you know, about absurdism. But aside from all the allure, what's most terrifying, I suppose, is, again, like, it is, like, we have to create our own meaning and our own fulfillment. We must be our own gods, and we must be our own sources of light. And for a lot of people, man, they can't accept that. And if you can't, maybe it's not for you. Have you thought about that? Maybe it's not for you. Aside from the allure, why are you still trying? Go figure out your own thing, man. Go figure out your own belief system. And if you don't find a belief system that you agree with, make one up. That's what I've done. I'm writing my own Bible. I'm making videos about my opinions about existentialism. The fucking like Atlas. The world is yours. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, fucking subscribe and shit, because like money's still cool. I would still like some passive income. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe.
Subscribe, subscribe.